Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mahler put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Hello everyone, it is the Almighty Jeff, and this is episode 14 of LA Noire. Last time we completed the first homicide case, the red lipstick murder. We found a murdered woman dumped out in the open, and though our investigations initially pointed us towards her husband, we found more conclusive evidence in the home of the driver that took her from the bar. We've just started the case The Golden Butterfly, where another victim has been left in similar circumstances. Alright, so, we'll see. Rusty's not exactly waiting up for us this time. I think we'll try out a new outfit. So, I'm not sure which outfit we're on now. Is it Hawkshaw? I think it's Hawkshaw. I don't recognise this outfit, so I'm going to go and assume it is. I don't know though. We're going to have more than enough to see us through this game.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and took him in front of the car?
Okay, let's boogie.
Double time, Rusty.
Keep your shirt on. I'm coming.
Alright,
Did a decent job on the Henry case. Give me a break.
not a great start, is it?
Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Oh, it's up. It's up top. Okay, we can improvise here. I just decided to restart the case because we were right at the beginning, and I don't know whether or not we're going to be getting into any more car chases in this episode, so I don't want to unnecessarily add to my amount of vehicle damage before we even started.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
I do like Captain Donnelly, even though he's a bit of an old-fashioned cop that was just, oh. Can we talk to you?
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Okay. Yeah, even though he's not one of the ones that's like, oh yeah, we need to make sure that this is the right person. It's not like, yeah, well, you know, if they think they're gonna, I think that's the right guy. I don't care if you need to beat the crap out of them, get that confession. Obviously, Cole is more of a, I don't care how obvious it looks, we're gonna find the right guy.
Here she is.
What was that? There we go.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Oh, great. Oh, that's just terrific. Alright, let's have a look first. The murder victim.
Ligature mark is very...
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Joy. Yeah, another ring.
What's this
Situation.
mark? Cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Okay. Stomped. I do not have anything to say about that.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
Okay. We got a... It's like a purse. Deirdre Muller.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
It's just money. Unless there's anything on that, I don't think there will be.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Another day, another dollar.
I wonder if that was a random quote. Oh, we're done.
Detective, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
I tell you. Just grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. Could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
That's not how Rusty rolls. Alright, well, let's look. It looks like we're in order to meet the Mollers. Or meet the Moller, I suppose.
Too slow, Rusty.
Keep your shirt on.
Get in. Come on. Spooky.
There still might be some play in the boyfriend.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out, then.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Don't tell me your eye don't bear.
This conversation is over.
Eek. Rough topic. The Muller residence. 11:26 a.m. Right. Knock knock. Mr. Muller. Yeah, you're not Mr. Muller.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
Okay.
He'll be back anyway. Just sit tight.
This is the kids' room. I'm going to assume there's nothing really of interest in there. So look at the shoe size. Size 8s? Size 8s. Ooh.
Work boots. Size 8.
Tut tut.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Mm-hmm.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Well, that confirms it wasn't taken. Oh. And we're done already. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Let's break the news.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
She got over that pretty quickly. Alright.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
I feel like she's holding back something there. Yeah.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And they always wore her golden butterfly.
Well, that wasn't
Thanks, Miss Muller.
on the body, was it?
You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Doesn't seem that distracted by it, does it? Like, not like
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you
Jacob.
ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Well,
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
oh, shut up, Rusty.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Seems truthful. Oh, it's a date apparently.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Your daughter said something different.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
So, I mean, I think to go off the alibi again, but... Oh, the butterfly brooch.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on it.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
I'm kind of with Rusty on this one, to be honest. I think you should have...
Should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Oh.
Hello, detective.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Uh-oh. Oh, dear.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case. Be careful. He looks dangerous.
Come here, you son of a bitch. Come on, come on, come on. Got him. Hell yeah. Alright, if that's the first time that well, it is the first time that we've had the opportunity to get that method of takedown, you'll get the Asphalt Jungle trophy there. Uh-oh.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Alright, let's see what's going on in the game, well.
Galloway,
Phelps, badge
homicide
1247.
victim, badge number 564.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective.
Send someone down from Juvenile Hall
Belmont
to
High,
look after a young lady.
1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, should have maybe waited for... I didn't know Rusty was going to call in there, but okay. Okay.
Confirm, Detective.
set. The coroner has a report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Alright, we're gonna head to the morgue next. Which is... pretty miles away. Great.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Any Central unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify code 2.
11K to KGPL. We'll take the 288. Go ahead with the further.
Alright, let's talk to the doc, see what he's found. This is our first visit to the morgue, isn't it?
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
It's going to be that or this one, isn't it? No. So I'm assuming it is the bottom
So are we
one.
looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Yep, size 8s.
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
Okay.
We've got to nail this guy.
Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
Alright, let's make a call. Where do we make a call? Where's the phone? Where's the phone? Oh.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe, registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller, has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thank you.
Interesting. Well, everything's pointing to the high school at the moment. Let's go have a nosy. Alright. Let's boogie on over. Boogie on over. Okay. Ready to school.
The American Century Broadcasting Company salutes our veterans and reminds you to check with your local real estate.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroner's.
How so?
You know, you don't want them to join their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Oh, bless him.